Here is a synopsis of Tony Robbins' book, Money: The 7 Simple Steps to Financial Freedom. Key point 1. If you are prepared to work hard, you can achieve anything. Many people want financial security, but are unsure of where to begin. Even when a strategy is put into action, people struggle to follow it and wind up where they were before, if not worse. No one becomes wealthy by merely dreaming. It calls for diligence and focus. Money Master provides a simple explanation of how to design a strategy that will generate income with little work. While some people are unable to invest because of their low income and family obligations, others have bad saving and investment habits. It's vital to keep in mind that you have control over your circumstances. After all, you have the ability to alter your life, and nothing is permanent. Money Master discusses how to build the financial picture you need for the life you've always desired, rather than merely how to get money and waste it throughout the day. Being financially secure is about managing your finances, not about having a lot of money. This overview will motivate you to live your best life and build money if you've considered investing as a passive income source but have been perplexed by the entire subject. Second key point: how you view and handle money depends on how you define it. Money is necessary for everyone's everyday survival. It is a commonly used trade method. The issue is that, despite the fact that we interact with money on a daily basis, we rarely discuss it. Spouses hardly ever discuss their financial situation. Parents don't teach their kids, and people avoid discussing money. Our survival depends on money, and we must be willing to have honest conversations about it if we wish to lead happy lives. Discussing money is not a source of embarrassment. All you're doing is creating additional opportunities. A positive outlook on money has the power to transform your life. As crucial as money is to your objectives, it may also lead to disagreements and miscommunications. You should be ready to have candid discussions and keep a close eye on your finances if you want to start your path to financial independence. Although it can be a terrible master, money is an excellent servant. Bacon, Sir Francis. Determining what money is the first step to financial freedom. You might not respect money as highly as someone who views it as the key to happiness if you only regard it as a means of transaction. According to research, roughly 40% of Americans have an investment strategy, yet 77% of them struggle financially. Some people accumulated an emergency savings by making wise choices. According to millionaire and investor Ray Dalio, you can get more financial knowledge by embracing your shortcomings and picking up new skills every day. Today's successful individuals have earned their happiness via hard effort. Key point 3. You need a solid plan if you want to build lasting riches. You feel more at ease and are inspired to pursue your goals when you have a strategy that will secure your income for the rest of your life. As our life expectancy rises, it is more crucial than ever to consider the future. According to research, married couples now have a 50% chance of having a partner who lives to be 92 years old. To bridge the years, you must accumulate more wealth as you age. Making passive income is the secret to building wealth, such that at age 92, you can stop working. This implies that you develop a source of income that requires little or no work on your part. The best way to develop a passive income stream for yourself is by investing. When you invest, you put money into a business with the expectation that it will turn a profit eventually. However, there are 3 things you must remember in order to comprehend and become an expert in investing or any other subject. Any subject, including investing, can be mastered at these 3 stages. Cognitive understanding is another name for an awareness of the subject or concept. Emotional domination is an emotional reaction or fascination to the topic. Physical domination is the act of taking action. A cognitive comprehension of a subject indicates that you have done your homework and are interested in it. Being curious means you will continue to seek answers, which is a positive thing. Your interest in the subject is the second level, or emotional control. You won't care if things doesn't work out if you don't feel a connection. You are unlikely to complete the necessary task if you neglect it. You must take action if you want anything to succeed. You won't become wealthy overnight. It requires effort on your part. To become financially independent, you must reach all 3 levels. However, repetition is essential. You can improve your odds of success and learn more by repeating your efforts. Key Principle 4. Taking the first step is the first step towards financial freedom. You will always wonder what may have been if you don't take the initial step. You must first figure out how much of your salary you can consistently save. Because it will result in financial success, this money you save can also be referred to as your freedom fund. To avoid being tempted to handle the money, it is preferable to automate this process. For example, in 1924, Theodore Johnson was employed by UPS. Despite not having the best employment, he managed to save 20% of his monthly income. He eventually made stock investments. He earned about $70 million by the time he turned 90th. Consistency is crucial. Over time, you can amass a wealth regardless of where you begin. When it comes to investing, time is crucial. You risk falling for con artists if you lack patience. Compound interest is what you get when you save or invest over time. The profit you get from your savings and investments is known as this interest. It grows as you make more deposits. In this manner, you don't have to do anything to make your money work for you. It sounds wonderful. No, that isn't it. Key point 5. No one else will believe in the efficacy of your financial journey if you do not. You must have faith that your savings and investing plan will succeed if you want to achieve the highest level of financial independence. You might as well not save or invest at all if you don't hold this belief. For instance, Curt Schilling. The baseball pitcher had a lucrative career, earning approximately $100 million. He eventually used all of his savings to fund an unsuccessful startup business. Schilling became indebted after losing everything. He admitted in an interview that he never thought the venture would succeed at all. You must also adopt the proper mindset and cultivate a strong belief in your future success if you want your investments to be successful. The path to financial success must be seen as a game. You must give up the idea of working for pay if you want to become a master. Instead, consider the ways in which you might use your money to your advantage. You can accomplish nearly anything if you have the correct mindset. You are merely restricting yourself if you keep thinking small. You must continue with information and care if you have the correct mindset. Learn the rules, read key literature, and get wisdom. Be mindful of all potential hazards and limit your investments to reputable businesses. After you have mastered the game's rules, make sure you outperform everyone else. Albert Einstein. Despite its allure, investing is fraught with dangers that could unintentionally blow up. Therefore, it's preferable to avoid an investment opportunity if you don't comprehend it. Key point 6. Not everyone is looking out for your best interests. Scammers exist. Professionals that purchase and sell stocks on behalf of others are known as stockbrokers, and they are widely available today. They make enticing offers in an attempt to get you to invest with them. In actuality, brokers are managing a company and attempting to turn a profit for themselves. They get paid their commission whether your shares turn a profit. Avoid making an investment if it looks too good to be true, because it probably is. You should not hesitate to say no to someone who tries to persuade you to make a sizable financial investment in a business you are not convinced about. Everything is now simpler thanks to the internet. You can utilize reliable investment applications and conduct research. Reaching a critical level should be your aim when investing. This indicates a secure investment that can meet your needs, retirement, and daily spending. You go through 3 stages to do this: decumulation, accumulation, and the aerial view. During the savings phase, you save a small portion of your monthly income and accumulate enough to make investments. After that, you make prudent investments in the appropriate sectors and pay attention to the counsel of reliable sources. After that, you arrive at your climax, the aerial view. You can spend time with your loved ones, unwind, and enjoy yourself. If you make a mistake, it can set you back a few steps, but everyone hopes that this phase lasts a long time. The decumulation phase is reached after a specific period of time. You can spend the money you've saved up throughout the years at this phase without worrying about anything. You're doing well because you made wise choices during the accumulation period. Commissions are used to pay investment brokers. Your annual average income may range from The 7th key point is to decide what you want and then work for it. How much do you believe it takes to be free and financially secure? Be practical. Even while you may be tempted to donate millions of dollars, not all investments will be profitable. You must be able to reach a number that works for you and your needs if you want to be happy. Establish a reasonable goal for your financial security and strive toward it. Robbins frequently discusses this in his seminars and TED presentations, asking attendees how much they believe they would need to finance their aspirations. Most individuals don't actually know, but usually they stand up and quote ridiculous numbers. Determining how much you need to pay for items like your house and car, pay off debt, and protect yourself requires time and some research. Determine a number that works for you by doing some math. The amount you select may appear unachievable at first, but it will appear far more achievable if you employ compound interest and make prudent investments. Don't overemphasize the meaning, though, and make sure the number you choose is appropriate for you and your circumstances. In this manner, you are merely vying for attention or evaluating yourself against others. Nobody else's journey is yours. Customizing your aspirations and objectives will lead to fulfillment. In the end, if you don't know how much you need to reach the point where you can appreciate the view, you won't be able to reach your financial objectives. To make tangible progress after that, you must proceed carefully and slowly. Key point 8. When it comes to investing, there's no need to hurry. And never forget that life is made more interesting by variety. You'll sleep better at night if you have more financial possibilities. You cannot foretell how all of your investments will turn out. Spreading them across several industries is therefore more advantageous. Generally speaking, investments don't yield predictable outcomes. Don't put all of your money into one region. Instead, diversify your investments. By diversifying your investments, you can guard against unanticipated market drops. Hard effort can make anyone rich, but understanding wealth distribution will help you stay rich. This refers to how and where you allocate your funds. You are taking on a great deal of danger if you put all of your money into one investment, which could backfire in an unpleasant way. According to seasoned advisor David Swenson, time, security selection, and safe investment selection are the 3 most crucial components of successful investing. Allocation of assets. Your overall objectives and risk tolerance will determine how you divide up your investments. However, variety is crucial. Before making an investment in an asset class, consulting a financial expert is also beneficial. Key point 9. Financial security should be the aim of all of your investments. You must invest in a method that yields more profits and fewer losses if you want to have a stable income for the rest of your life. Since nobody can predict the future, this can be challenging. Our experiences alter who we are, how we perceive the world, and how we make choices. For instance, you went through a challenging period financially and economically if you were born during the Great Depression. Your investment and spending choices will therefore probably be far more thoughtful and careful. You might be a little less careful or wise about your finances, though, if you're a millennial and were born during a period of affluence. You should consider this to make sure your portfolio benefits as much as possible from various investment possibilities. Because stocks carry a significant level of risk, you should allocate 30% of your savings to them. Medium-term government bonds should make up 15% of your portfolio. Invest 40% of your portfolio in long-term government bonds to offset the risk. You can invest 7.5% of your money in gold. This enables you to allocate 7.5% to other sectors, including cattle or agriculture. Regardless of how safe your portfolio is, you should always analyze your investments. You sell a portion of it and reinvest the proceeds after you reach a specific profit. Every year, you should do an investment audit to determine whether your investments are performing well and whether any adjustments are necessary. Making money is not impossible. Your chances of receiving a larger return increase with the amount of prudent investments you make. You must first determine your own investing style. Consult a financial expert, read books, and listen to podcasts. You can then make wiser choices. Hard effort and the determination to succeed are the keys to financial freedom, which translates into happiness and peace of mind. Starting is the first thing you must do. Nothing will stop you once you get over your anxiety and make sensible investments. The only people who can win at the game of making more money are those who understand the rules. Try to stay away from trends and concentrate on creating long-term wealth instead. It's likely that astute investors will have already profited before a trend develops. To hold yourself accountable, you might discuss your ideas with friends and family or join an investing group. Above all, even when things aren't going your way, you have faith in yourself. You'll have to do it yourself because no one else will. You're capable. You can achieve financial independence. All you need to do is attempt things that are fascinating. Determine how much you'll need to be financially stable. Next, figure out what proportion of your monthly income you can save. You should also determine your personal definition of money. Is it a sense of stability and safety, or is it a means of obtaining all you desire? Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out more captivating and motivational summaries from the channel.